Hey, it's Mike from Risko Music. Please subscribe to our channel for the latest in gear reviews and music instruction. Today we're going to focus on navigating our way around the entire guitar neck with the minor pentatonic scale. Now you may want to pick up a copy of this book. This is the Mike Risko Music Guitar Book 1 that we use for the core curriculum for our school. A lot of teachers use this to teach out of also. You want to have a grip on this. This is the 5 forms of the minor pentatonic scale. They contain 2 notes on each string and the roots are circled, which can really help us navigate our way around the neck. Now I'm going to give you some shortcuts on how to know where things are without linking and climbing around. All right, so the first thing you want to know, if we're going to play in the key of C as an example, all right, so what we do is we take each string, so our 6th string, we find the note C right here. This is where form 1 is, and of course most people know this right away. This is form 1 of the minor pentatonic, starting on the note C on the 6th string. Looks like this. One good shortcut is that each of these forms written here have 2 notes per string. That means that you have 2 scales that pivot off of each root. So instead of always going to form 1, I could go to form 5 right behind it. There's the C again. Same notes, okay? I can play any fingering too. If you're more comfortable with 1-3, you can do that too. All right, so instead of always going to here, try going to here. All right, now another good shortcut is that anytime you start the minor pentatonic on the sets of strings 6-5, 5-4, 4-3, and 2-1, you're going to have this same shape fingering. Now, because of the way the guitar is tuned, when you go back to tune the B string, this doesn't work on the G and the B string. So, if I play 1-4, 1-4-1-3, that's how it starts, okay, minor pentatonic. If I go to the 5th string and I find C, always the same fingering. I find C on the 4th string, and then I find C on the 2nd string. It's always that shape, okay? Which is pretty cool. Now, let's go back to the other thing where the 2 scales share the root. Here's C on the 5th string, and here's my familiar shape. There's only one of the forms that looks like that, so that'll give me a good clue as to what it is. Form 4. Okay, now I'm going to pivot the 2nd scale. If this is 4, 3 is behind it. Now this scale comes off the neck a little bit, which I want to talk about. I go across. Now this fingering's awkward, the 2-4 fingering, so I'm going to replace it with a 1-3. So watch what I do here. I go across, everything's good here. There's my C. This note fits, but it's off the neck. And I got to go back up. And there's that familiar shape. What I did was I went on the nut. What happens there is it's not doing anything with the sound, but it feels the same. So once you can get that feeling, which is a pretty cool little idea. If you have a locking nut, of course, it doesn't work. So the other way to play it would be like this. 1-3, 1-3, 1-3, open 3. And there's my root again. Okay? Here's another shortcut. There's a lot of chord shapes inside of the scales. Here's a C minor pentatonic. I'm sorry. Here's a C minor bar chord. If you look at that, the 4th form is like right inside there. All the notes are in there. So that means wherever I play this bar chord, if I know this bar chord well, form 4 always lands on top of that. So if I was to play D minor here, it's always form 4. You know, if I play a chord here, F minor, it's this, form 4. Okay? Same thing goes for this bar chord. I'll pick a G minor bar chord. Whenever you play this, form 1 goes with it. Okay, Okay, you play this one, form 4 goes with it. Okay, so those are some cool shortcuts. I hope that helps you. Please visit us at riskomusic.com.